Charles Report, and Patricia Wong. Since the airport in Kai Tak was relocated to Cat Lap Kong, there have been lots of opinions regarding the use of this precious land. In 2006, a blueprint of the Kai Tak development plan has been published. The overall intention of the planning was to develop Kai Tak as a green heritage, tourism, and sports hub of Hong Kong.
The 328-hectare Kai Tak site will be developed into sub-districts with a cruise terminal, a multi-purpose stadium complex, a 24-hectare metro park, offices and hotels, with residential housing scattered throughout.
There will be medium and low-rise building as well as the high-rise public housing developments in the northern part. The domestic GFA in total is about 1.97 million square meters. That would mean about 30,000 number of flats for a population of about 86,000. And of these, about 13,000 flats will be provided by the public housing for a population of about 35,000.
The site will be connected to other parts of Hong Kong by a proposed Sha Tin to Central rail link, which will connect Tai Wai and Central, and Route 6, a highway linking Kowloon West and Tseung Kwan O.
The first berth of the cruise terminal have already been completed and will begin operation this year in June, while some facilities have already begin construction. There is still controversy over the building of some facilities, such as the multi-purpose stadium complex and the public rental housing. Chief Executive C.Y. Leung have proposed some changes last year in September.
Thank you to the press conference of the Kai Tak redevelopment project. In response to the demands from the general public, the Kai Tak development project is planning to be redesigned to meet the imminent housing needs. Currently, we are reviewing the original planned residential density for the site of the former airport to see the possibilities of adding more residential units. Several alternatives have been raised to replace the original plan. One of them is to relocate the sports stadium to a site near Sunny Bay MTR station on Lantau Island. In this way, we can make good use of the available land in Kai Tak to provide more residential land areas. We believe we can allow 30,000 more people to live there through this alternative. Everyone knows the housing problem is very serious right now in the urban area. The property price keeps on increasing. Many working class can't afford to secure a space to live, let alone our younger generations. These proposals aim to solve the housing problem, easing the ever-increasing property price. We understand the concerns from the sports committees. Therefore, we wouldn't abandon the plan to build a sports stadium. We will continue to build a stadium in Sunny Bay. The new location is much larger, so we have a larger space for future expansions. We hope this can gain the support from the general public and also the sports committees. Thank you.
Of course, the Kai Tak plan should be kept. Regarding this, I have a long list to say. According to the Kai Tak planning review, Kai Tak was a hub for leisure and sports. It's not just a stadium project, but a significant catalyst for the development of sports for Hong Kong citizens. Locating a sports complex in Kai Tak has several advantages. First, there will be a strong community support from the surroundings in the West Kowloon district. Retail, dining, and offices are located just next to the sports complex so as to support the development for the whole project. If the stadiums are located too remote, then the whole thing will be a dead city if no one will go there very often. Second, the whole project will be an innovative and coherent design with all other facilities, such as the parkland, multi-purpose open space, and art hub. All these are complementary and interdependent as the content of the whole development plan. Third, Hong Kong does not have a world-class sports event venue that can contain over 50,000 seats. Also, there is a shortage of smaller size arena that is for athletes and citizens. Therefore, the Kai Tak Sports Complex is very, very important for activating the sports and leisure lifestyle in Hong Kong. After all, it is a promise of Hong Kong government that the sports complex will be built in a large scale. Despite the shortage of housing, the development of sports should also be equally weighted, as sustainable urban planning should not be one-dimensionally executed if we want a prosperous, healthy, and diverse society.
I'm a citizen in Hong Kong. Of course, I will support building more housing, public housing estates in Kai Tak instead of building the stadium. To the grassroots like us, livelihood in Hong Kong is becoming harder and harder. We are not only facing the pressure of rapid inflation, but also the shortage of public housing supply. Do you know how many people in Hong Kong are waiting for just a small flat allocated by the government? That is 210,000 currently. In the Kai Tak development plan, the land covers 320 hectares, but the special land use only comes to 11%, which is very, very low. Some middle class might concern that building public housing near their houses might affect the price of the property. But do you know actually there are large groups of people are living in extremely poor environments, like the subdivided units with high rent. We're just grassroots and do not have enough money to buy a flat in Hong Kong. But do we deserve to do like that? We also make contributions to Hong Kong actually. So I think the government should use this land more wisely in order to satisfy the greatest needs of the citizens in Hong Kong. As the demand for public housing climbs higher and higher in Hong Kong, some people think that using such a large piece of valuable land in the city center to build a sports city is kind of a waste. So some people suggest moving the sports city to rural area like Sunny Bay. However, the voices from the sportsmen are also very strong. They insist having their sports city located in Kai Tak area. Taking this into consideration, actually we can keep both the residential area and the sports city in Kai Tak area. We can achieve this by expanding the plot ratio in that area from originally around 3 to 5 times to 5 to 6 times. Then, the building density in that area will be much higher. Some local parties also suggest that we can change the original plan of the stadium, moving the secondary stadium to the south of the main stadium. In this way, we can release more land for residential use and at the same time maintain the scale of the original sports city. This may be a win-win way for both people who want a sports city and for those who are urging for residential land. Another approach is to cut half of the sports city. After conducting extensive planning study and engineering investigation, it is estimated that the cut down of the sports city by half to around 10 hectares, together with the change in plot ratio, can increase the housing supply by around 15,000. So I think this may be a possible way to promote sports and at the same time to ease the increasing housing demand. So in short, I think these two alternatives are worth considering, as it may allow us to reach a win-win situation. The Kai Tak Development Plan does not only concern the future development of Kai Tak, but also indicate the future development of Hong Kong. The government has to try their best to balance the needs of different parties while striving the best use of this precious land in Hong Kong.